And this week on Audibles, I said, let's bring in the heavyweights. And I don't mean they've been eating too much Venezia's on a Friday night on a sideline near you, but Jordan and Eric, come on in, because now we're down to the Final Four in the Open Division. All the other playoff games have been tremendous. Let's just start with the format, how this is laid out. Have you guys been a fan so far of the Open and all the other playoffs?
I think it was a long and windy road to get to where it was, but I'm happy with the way the format has played out so far. I think that tweaks will have to happen over the next couple of years. Obviously, we didn't know how this was going to go in year one, and there can be adjustments that have been made. But I think what the AIA wanted to accomplish, getting the four best teams, no matter division, together, I think they accomplished that, having two 4A teams and two 6A teams here in the semifinals.
Competitive balance has been the word the AIA has used in the past. Now we have competitive balance, not just in the Open Division, but it's also allowed some flexibility and some unpredictability in the 4A, 5A, and 6A normal playoffs that we hadn't seen in the past because those early round games were so lopsided.
Okay, I'm going to pull an audible here around Hamilton. I'm going to get both you guys to weigh in on Hamilton because I think of the four teams remain. They're all intriguing in their own way, but on Saturday night, Oregon is here with Tyler Shough as the backup quarterback. Shough killed it at Hamilton. His little brother Brady's doing really well at Hamilton. This was Tyler Shough on Brady. This was earlier.
Yeah, no, that's something we've been talking about this whole week. And unfortunately, the game is played on Saturday for Hamilton, and they're similar times. So my mom already had the whole tailgate party going with a lot of the Duck parents. So she's going to come to my game for the start, and then my dad's going to go to Brady's game. And then usually high school games are a little quicker than college. So if there's time, they'll come after.
So mom's not going to leave your game, though, right? She's not going to flip-flop?
Yeah, no, she's not going to leave. I don't think she can. She already had the prearranged park stuff, so she's got to go there.
Yeah, moms can't leave their sons. They just can't do this.
I told him to go to Brady's game. I mean, that's important. I mean, him in the playoffs, and this is just a regular season game for us. And, he's most definitely going to play. It's a big game for them, but I just kind of how it all shaked out.
Okay, what can he do on the football field that you can't?
Just about everything else besides throw, I guess. He's obviously he's obviously a huge playmaker for them. It's been fun watching him. I mean, from afar at least. I mean, he's doing both like great things on and off the football field, both sides of the ball. So I'm really excited for him.
Yeah, he's got a future beyond high school, right? And it sure looks like it.
Most definitely. I mean, he's definitely more athletic than me when it comes to football. So, and he's still growing too. That's the crazy thing. He's obviously about 6'3", 180 something now, and he's got a few more inches and a lot more pounds to go. So it's pretty exciting to see what he's gonna do.
Before I let you go, Tyler, tell me about school and like classes, what you're majoring in, how that's all going.
Yeah, I mean, it's going great. I mean, I'm almost done with my major now. I'm majoring in criminal justice and minoring in political science. I'm hoping to get in the field of like the FBI or Secret Service after football ends. So I've been doing some internships here with local police departments and stuff like that. So it's been, University of Oregon, has a lot of great connections. There's a huge Nike connection here. I've gotten to talk with Phil Knight, creator of Nike, a couple of times. So it's just a great opportunity for Duck athletes to branch out in the community.
It's good to hear about the student athlete there with Tyler Shough. In terms of Brady, you're there at Centennial Hamilton. How good can he be?
He can be really good. Versatile player. Different body type than his older brother. He's more of a safety, and he plays, I think, slot and a little tight end. But he's a playmaker. He had an interception last week. He caught a touchdown. He is just a guy that's only going to get better because he still has another year at Hamilton.
What do you see in him from a recruiting standpoint?
Right now has an offer from NAU. I think more are to come. He's been talking to a lot of Power 5 programs, and you hit the nail on the head, versatility. And it just always seems like whenever Hamilton's making a big play, Brady has something to do with it. Brady's near the ball on the defensive side of the football when they cause turnovers, when they're able to make big stops. A really versatile guy and just a huge motor. So I think that he'll have a very busy offseason heading into his senior year.
And he plays big in big games. He had a huge game against Chandler, and then we saw it against Centennial, the 5A heavyweight. He was dominant in that one too.
What about the other games that are out there in the other divisions? What jumps out to you guys?
I'm really intrigued by Red Mountain, Queen Creek. I think that these are two teams that might have been like a second round out in the old format, but these are two really talented teams that have definitely hit their stride in the second half of the year. And from a recruiting perspective, a lot of guys that I'm looking forward to checking out and getting a first or second look at.
More on that in a bit in the recruiting roundup. What about
Desert
you?
Vista getting healthy at just the right time. The Grubbs brothers are back. They're playing Liberty. The Thunder have had a hard time stopping teams in the playoffs, and Liberty's been scoring a ton of points. It's a really good 6A semifinal.
I like the job Bobby Newcomb has been doing over at Castile High School. They take on Williamsfield, a team that beat them earlier this year. That was the game Noah Nelson was suspended. Williamsfield had a lot of momentum. Really hard to beat the same team twice. Really like the direction of the Colts. And on the other side, Notre Dame Prep, not getting a whole lot of attention, not getting a whole lot of run. Max Ragsdale's done a great job at Campo, but I think their run comes to an end. Anything else, guys, you want to add on this week's edition?
It's gone quickly, but it's been fun, and I think, like Eric said, the Open 8 has opened up a bunch of different brackets for plenty of discussion and segments like this.
We already mentioned Bijan Robinson, but Day Hunter at Chandler, another elite back. Excited to see those two this weekend.
Good stuff there, and of course, you can follow all of it on the website at sports360az.com.